watching CI Living, at home in your community.
Doing the most good isn't a seasonal thing. It actually happens year-round, and right now, the Salvation Army of Champaign and Vermilion counties are focusing on back to school as well as multiple job fairs. Melissa Wilhelm with the Salvation Army is joining us with all of those details. Melissa, welcome. We're glad you're here.
Thank you so much for inviting me today.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the mission behind the Salvation Army. There are so many different organizations out there trying to do good. What is your all's focus?
Wonderful. So we're a Christian organization. The Salvation Army is one of the oldest and largest nonprofits in the world, as a matter of fact. And our mission is to serve human needs in His name without discrimination. And we certainly work really hard to do that here in Champaign and Vermilion County.
And you actually serve a lot of people over the course of 2021, 65,000 people just here in Champaign County.
True, well over 65,000 as a matter of fact, absolutely. And then Vermilion, I know in Vermilion County we served over 9,200 people since COVID began. That was as of the end of February, so that's a whole lot of people in Vermilion County as well if you look at the population.
Yeah, now when we say we're serving this many people, what exactly are you doing to serve these people and help them?
Great question. So in both counties we have some of the most consistent food pantries, first of all, which is, this morning it was just overwhelming how many folks were lined up at our food pantry here on Market Street, and I know Danville, we're serving more people than ever right now with the things happening with inflation and so forth. So that's a really critical service. Some of the other programs and services that we offer include the Homelessness Aid, the canteen run that drives around the vehicle, the ambulance essentially that drives around Champaign County 3 to 4 nights a week, giving aid to the homeless folks on the street, shirts, blankets, water, you know, just all types of essentials for those folks. Super important with everything that's happening. We do things like senior services and youth services, programs that include social services like rental assistance, utilities assistance, which is just, you know, the phones are ringing off the hook right now with everything that's going on. One of the biggest things that Salvation Army is really committed to is our pathway of hope, which essentially is getting people off the system, if you will, helping them be self-sustaining. And I think a lot of people don't realize that we do that. That involves a lot of sometimes short-term casework, a lot of times longer-term casework can take a lot of different shapes, as a matter of fact. But that's really to help people be self-sustaining, kind of aims at that root of generational poverty, if you will.
Yeah, so, and education would be so helpful in overcoming that and to making good choices. Let's talk about some of these events that you have coming up, because you have quite a few spread between Danville area, Vermilion County, and Champaign County. Lots of back-to-school events. We're going to start, I guess, let's see, August 5th, 6th, 7th. You've got some things going on.
We do. So we've been partnering with Walmart's for over 30 years now, and that particular drive back to school will be at all of the Walmarts in Champaign and Vermilion County, the 5th, 6th, and 7th, and we'll be asking people to come out and do their school supply shopping that weekend, donate a few supplies, as much as a notebook, 99 cents, you know, a pack of pencils for the kids that may show up in the schools here in the local school districts without supplies, which is, of course, really hard on the teachers in the school districts.
So this isn't a come and get supplies from us at the Salvation Army. This is donate so that we can make a difference in children's lives as the school year starts.
That's absolutely correct. Okay. And please don't donate used supplies. We're looking for brand new supplies from the Walmart.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, we're about out of time. Quickly, how fast the time goes. You've got some job fairs, some employment workshops coming up.
Yes. This Thursday in Danville is the resume building workshop. We have another one in Danville coming up the 18th of August for people that want to come out and learn how to use the job search tools a little bit better on the internet. And then here in Champaign, we have a big job fair scheduled for the 17th of August, which we're super excited about. We are welcoming all job seekers to come out that day between 10 and 2, and any community partners or employers that would like to join us, please go to our website for the entry form. You can reach out to me, Melissa Wilhelm, at Salvation Army.
Wonderful. And if you get your resume all set, then you'll have it ready, good to go.
You got it.
For these job fairs. Okay, and you've also got financial literacy workshops happening in September, so we'll have those details.
We do, and one important point that I want to make make, I would just want to say a special shout out to Express Employment Professionals. They are the co-host of our job fair on the 17th, and Charlie couldn't be with me today, but I want to make sure I mention them because we're so grateful to them for helping us put this on. And then, of course, in September, financial literacy, which is really geared towards folks that may need help with things like budgeting or money management, those types of really essential skills that sometimes aren't taught in school, and people are kind of seeing the result of that in their daily lives and coming to Salvation Army for help as a result of that. So those are really important. I saw you had Maggie Baker on earlier. I love Maggie, so we're also going to be hosting a LEAP certification training there at the Salvation Army in September as well.
I love it. All right. Well, we love and appreciate the work that you're doing here in the community to make a difference. There's a look at their website, and we'll have all the information on all the fun things that they have planned over at our website, CILiving.tv. Coming up next, Grace is going to introduce